I'm going to show you why you need to wear a ring right now. Hey gentlemen, welcome to another edition of Chris Fox Fashion. Today, I'm going to be talking about rings and why wearing them will help make you the most stylish guy in the room and a true modern gentleman. To do this, I'm going to give you 4 fantastic reasons that you simply cannot argue with. Alright, let's get started. Reason number 1, they look great. The most obvious reason that you should wear a ring is because of the look. Being a fashion channel first and foremost, every time I suggest something, it's going to primarily be because it looks great. And rings are no different. Rings enhance your look and even give you a level of sophistication that isn't present without them. For example, look at someone having a drink. Who looks better, the person without the ring or the person with the ring? Obviously, it's the person with the ring that looks better. Rings are also incredibly versatile, meaning that you can wear them with any outfit, which essentially means that you can wear a ring every day for the rest of your life. I myself have been wearing my ring every day for the past 10 years. Looking great is not the only reason that you should think about buying a ring, and that actually leads me to reason number 2. Reason number 2. They are a great conversation piece. One of the great things about having a ring is that it will always give you something to talk about. I can't tell you the number of times people have asked me about my ring, why I have it, where it came from, if there's any special meaning, or just, any kind of random question about it. Chances are that if you're talking to someone, they're going to ask you about your ring. Actually explaining the answer and explaining why you have a ring and what you like about it always leads to a good conversation, or it leads to another conversation that's related. Either way, you're always going to have something to talk about. This is especially helpful if you're talking to someone who you're kind of interested in and want to keep the conversation going. Pro tip, if you're talking to a girl and you kind of like her, but you see a ring on the finger and you're not really sure if it's an engagement ring or a ring from a boyfriend or just a ring that she picked out, by bringing up the fact that you have a ring, you now have a way of asking her what the ring means to her and why she has it, and that way you can kind of find out if she's seeing anyone or if she's single. And then, once you know that information, then you can actually decide if you want to ask her out. Now, if you are thinking about asking out a girl, then why not check out my video, How to Ask Out a Girl in 2020. This is also helpful when talking to someone who really doesn't have a lot to say. So rings look great and spark conversation, but why else should you have them? Well, we're going to talk about that with reason number 3. Reason number 3 is something to fidget with. This third reason might seem very strange because I don't normally suggest a piece of clothing or an accessory based on its fidgetability, but trust me, this is definitely a benefit. There have been many times in my life where I've been bored and my ring has actually given me something to fidget with. Now, this is particularly great because it's not annoying like other things you can fidget with, such as a clicky pen, which I love, but they can definitely be irritating. Even more important than relieving boredom, fidgeting with a ring can actually reduce stress and help you calm down. Now, this has been especially helpful for me in times where I've had to do something really stressful, like doing a presentation or calling a challenging client. Of course, I wouldn't suggest fidgeting with your ring while you're doing a presentation, but it's something you can play with before you go up. And then when you actually do go up, you're going to be a lot calmer and actually do a better job. If you're really sold on this whole fidget thing, then you might want to consider getting yourself a fidget ring. Fidget rings look like regular rings, but the only difference is that they actually have a layer that actually spins around, so you can actually literally fidget with it. But what about the price? Well, I'm going to talk about that with reason number 4. Reason number 4, they're cheap. The final reason that you should buy a ring is because they're super cheap. Now, obviously you can go buy yourself a really expensive ring that might cost you $200, but generally you can get rings for as low as $10. The most I ever spent on a ring was $30, and trust me, it was worth every penny. Amazon has a huge selection of rings that you can choose from. Or if you want to be more old school and actually try on the ring before you buy it, then you can look at most jewelry stores or even vendors at the mall. If you have some spare change lying around and you really want to buy something nice with it, then trust me, a ring is a fantastic investment. If you're looking for some outfits to rock with your new ring, then check out my videos over here. And if you like what you saw, maybe hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.